Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I just finished watching the season finale of, the finale of season 2. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I just finished watching the finale, episode 13 of Breaking Bad season 2. And this is one of those heavily emotional ones. So I want to start with the scene that I think will stick in my heart and brain and mind forever. The scene where Jane's dad, he's on the phone. Hey, you said, you'd be ready for rehab today. I want you outside, packed and ready to go. He goes in the house. No words. Nothing to say to Jesse, which I thought he would. I thought a fight would break out. But he's just in shock. He goes to the bedroom. It's almost like he has to see it to believe it. And what really broke my heart was him just in his car. When he saw the ambulance outside of the house, something in his psyche just knew that his daughter was dead. Him just seeing the ambulance, he just knew. And I feel like that's what sent him into shock. And just in a daze, he walked into the house and he was just like, yeah. He saw it for himself, dead, eyes open. And I think it's funny how, not funny, but Walt's guilty conscience is eating up at him. He destroyed Jesse with that. He really did. And now Jesse thinks he killed her. And it's you enabled her. So, somebody could argue at some point, yeah, you played a role in her death, but you definitely didn't kill her. Walt had the opportunity to save her, and he's the one who knocked her off of her side. So if anybody killed her, it was Walt. So there's actually not much to talk about this episode besides the fact that I felt really bad for Jesse. Really, really bad for Jesse. Jesse is now suicidal, to a point he's never been before. He's like, damn, I deserve all this. And if you guys follow me on Twitter, on my special Twitter, I be saying I deserve whatever happens to me. I've been saying that since before I even watched Breaking Bad. And I do believe I tweeted that once and somebody was like, this is a Breaking Bad reference that you don't know about. And I was like, what the fuck? Okay. That episode was fucking a lot to handle emotionally. People are just losing people. I think the shot of Hank at, work holding up the fundraiser for Walt in front of the Wanted and connection to the blue meth, that was iconic. Because a sharp eye, if Hank had a fucking sharp eye, he'd be like, wait, this makes fucking sense. Because he's like, why are all these low rate fucking weirdos peddling this high quality ass meth? Obviously, because an inexperienced person is pushing Walt. You know what I'm saying? So it should be like I said, it's just blindness to your own loved ones. It's a loved one bias, blindness sort of thing. I'm pretty sure there's a specific psychological phenomenon where that makes there's a specific psychological phenomenon of that. I'm pretty sure it has its own name and everything. But since it's his loved one, he just doesn't see it. There's no way it can be Walt. Gus now knows that Walt's brother-in-law is a DEA agent because he, for some reason, is invited to tour the DEA building. For some reason, I don't know why. Didn't understand that part. But he sees the little fundraiser and then he donates. So now he knows. I wonder what he's going to do with that information. Other than that, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Skyler leaves Walt. Skyler leaves Walt. I have to say, she's a pretty strong woman. She's a pretty strong woman. And I had a feeling she was going to think he was cheating with Gretchen. I really did. But she's a strong woman to take care of Walt for 7 weeks. while he's recovering from surgery, that's pretty selfless. And like, yeah, like she's a pretty good woman for doing that, because not a whole lot of women would do that. If you guys have ever seen like the movie A Diary of a Mad Black Woman, I think one character gets like shot, the boyfriend, the cheating, you know, felonious boyfriend character gets shot or something, and the girl takes care of him while he's recovering, and it's like, he did her so dirty. So Skyler learns all of this shit that Walt lied about, and she's so like flabbergasted to the point where she just can't. She's like, I'm going to Marie's. You need to pack your shit and leave the house. I find it interesting how the woman always gets the house. I wonder if it would be any different if there wasn't like a very young child. Pretty sure Skyler would still get the house. But Walt has a bunch of money, so like he can buy his own house. Fuck it. Like, honestly, he's been choosing drugs and like being a dealer over his family this entire show. So this should come as no surprise to him. In fact, this shouldn't even hurt him that much. You can't have your cake and eat it too. People have feelings. You can't just treat someone like they don't exist and expect them to still just be there for you. That's not how it works. My thing is, he respects Skyler enough to kind of give her autonomy more than he respects Jesse. Way much more than he respects Jesse. Because if Skyler was Jesse, he would not have let Jesse leave that easily. He'd have barked at him, he would have shook him, he would have picked him up. You're not going anywhere. Some shit like that. Who knows? Anyway, what I predict for the next season is Walt's gonna get himself a new house. Since he has no family now, he's probably gonna go back to cooking meth. But there's going to be problems because Gus now knows that he is affiliated with a DEA agent, the chief of DEA agents, which is really fucking bad. And yeah, Skyler is probably going to hook up with her boss manager guy. Do I kind of want to see them reconcile? Reconcile? Is that how you say it? I kind of do want to see them reconcile, because I do want there to be a moment where Walt tells Skyler the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. She said she's scared to even know what it is. She doesn't even want to know. And that, it's a lot. Anyways, that's it for this video. I'm beyond baffled. I still feel so bad for Jesse. He's stupid as fuck. But nobody deserves to wake up next to the person they love, and the person they love is fucking dead. No one deserves that. Walt put that on Jesse. Like, he really set him up to fucking find a nightmare. And then I do like some of the shots were very much juxtaposing the dad's daughter, Jane, to Walt's new daughter. Right? There was the scene of her dress laid out when the dad's picking her funeral clothes, and then it cuts over to Walt's daughter getting like her diaper changed. I thought that was really beautifully done and really, really, really melancholic and sad. Also, her dumbass dad caused a fucking plane crash. If you're unwell, you should not fucking be at work. If you're unwell, if you're emotionally unwell, you should not be at work, especially if your job puts lives at risk. So let's say these were both full fucking flights. Let's see. Most flights go up to like 36 rows. 3 times 36, that's like 100 and something. So 2 flights, the fucking dad just killed 200 people. He killed 200 plus people just by going to work when he's mentally unfit. That's literal fucking negligence. Like, now, not only are you mourning, but now 200, well, obviously more than 200 because those people have fucking families. People are also mourning now. You killed 200 people, 200 plus people. That's fucking, how do you live with yourself? How do you, I wouldn't be surprised if the dad needed to be hospitalized after something like this, because he is really broken over his daughter. Like when he had to say Jane for one of those codes, you could tell. And then his eyes glazed over and boom, plane crash. So we finally find out where the bear comes from. The bear comes from the plane crash. Now let's see where these two bodies come from. Are two bodies gonna just fall into his pool, into his yard? And then why are they put in evidence boxes? Whatever. I guess we'll find out next season. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. We are going to start One Piece very, very soon. So make sure you sub in and get ready to watch One Piece because we're watching it. It's gonna take forever to finish. Okay, bye.